Hello party people, this is Antibody with Team Xonotic, and we're going to watch a duel commentary between SPLAT, my North American buddy, and Sawa, who is a new entrant to the North American Xonotic scene. The map this time is going to be one of my favorites, Silentsiege. Here we go. I will say, I am going to be switching the POVs throughout the match. We're going to start off on SPLAT. As I switch briefly just to exhibit that I am the one recording this demo. Okay, so SPLAT has himself a Hager, and he's grabbed himself a Crylink and that ever-important Vortex. Now, both players feeling each other out, figuring out the strength of one another. SPLAT always doing the smart thing, thinking about getting those shards, positioning himself to take the armor this time around. Alright, he just heard a shard pick up from Sawa. Sawa wisely tossing some spam in that direction, gets a good Vortex hit, which forces SPLAT, in fact, to back away, gather some more shards. Now, this map is rather big. There's a lot of hide and go seek that one can do on this map. But that being said, I find it very convenient for the down player to kind of regroup, get all these shards down here at the bottom, and there's some along the top on the pillars near the mega armor. So it makes for very interesting mind matches, really. Okay, so a minute in, we're still fragless. Both players giving each other a lot of respect. Sawa pushing SPLAT into the lava there up top, being first on the board. 1-0, Sawa over SPLAT. We're still spectating SPLAT here. SPLAT is down on the, I'll say, mid-level, grabbing the shards there, trying to listen for Sawa. They have an encounter. Sawa tries to pursue, but SPLAT is very nimble in his movement, is able to evade quickly with no damage taken. So it's really impressive, as a matter of fact, how he's able to evade and still turn back, throw some Crylink spam, just in case Sawa wants to pursue. So that's basically saying, you know, come on after me, but if you do, I'm going to get my damage points while you're doing it. Alright, we're coming up on another round of Megas soon. Sawa's positioning himself up on the top level, grabbing the Mega Armor, whereas SPLAT is down here on the Mega Health. Doesn't feel like he has enough HP and armor to make a challenge, and so Sawa in possession of both Megas, placing an excellent Devastator shot, continuing to keep SPLAT on his toes. I mentioned before, Sawa is a new entrant to the North American Xonotic community, but as you can guess, if he's putting up a fight versus the likes of SPLAT, he's very talented. I believe, not entirely sure, that he came from the Quake scene. Not sure if it was from CPMA or just straight up Quake Live. But as will be apparent when we switch over to Sawa's POV, he is quite adept at the Xonotic movement system and has no trouble timing multiple items. And speaking of Sawa, we're just now switching over. And back. I guess I'm a little bit ADD in terms of my POV switching. Okay, so plenty of time for Sawa between the next Mega, which is in 8 seconds. You can see the item timers on the left-hand side for this match. SPLAT trying to get some damage over there. That's the obvious place to do damage on Silentsiege. That is a pretty narrow hallway over there near the Mega Armor, where there's basically one exit and one entrance, where SPLAT is right now, and then over where Sawa is heading. So it's the obvious choice for someone who wants to deal some damage on their opponent as they go for the Mega Armor. So it's super difficult to protect yourself when you're coming out of those two aforementioned exits, but Sawa is managing it, very well thus far. So we're about halfway into this match. Sawa maintaining a very thin lead, 1-0. Splat still giving Sawa a lot of respect. I think he just realizes that Sawa is completely stacked, and he doesn't really have the corresponding stack to make a challenge. Each time they have a confrontation, they are both exchanging about equivalent amounts of damage. So really, Splat has to just fall back to what he was doing before, and that's just collecting all the shards and waiting for Sawa to make a mistake. Okay, so we've switched over to Sawa's POV. Again, Splat doing the right thing, trying to get some damage while exposed. Sawa trying to do his job of protecting his grab of the Mega Health. So at the moment, we're still status quo. Sawa still in possession of both Megas. Splat always on the wings, and to his credit, is getting very low in HP, but not going down. He's refusing to give up a frag. One thing I will note, you can see when I switch to Sawa, both on the upper right-hand highlight, as well as their weapon orientation. So Splat's weapons are center-oriented, where Sawa's are on the left-hand side. So just as an FYI. Okay, so Splat taking position on the Mega Armor, but it doesn't seem like he has the right timing. Leaving Sawa to go and get the Mega Armor unmolested. Okay, now Splat probably down near the Mega. He is able to get some splash from the Electro. Nothing much doing though. Sawa still pretty strong. Furthermore, able to grab all of those shards up top. Sawa pretty much on point with his mortar shots. Ooh, a near miss by Splat. Sawa barely escapes, but it's bolstered by the Mega Armor there. Okay, here we have Splat taking his first Mega Health here, and we see Sawa backing away as he starts screaming. Incredibly, he squeaks away from Splat. Splat realizes the opportunity, trying to pursue hard, but Sawa is keeping track of these Megas like a hawk. Forcing Splat to back away. Sawa establishing precedence and position on the Mega Health. So back to where we were. Sawa with a big stack. And he's looking to pursue. I'm not sure he realized where Splat just went. It is still anybody's game, although it's a close score. This has been a very tight match. Or although it has been a close match, it has been very exciting. Lots of good confrontations for either player. Lots of sneak attacks. And as we just saw, near misses. Okay, Sawa, 14 health. Fortunately, the 50 HP is there for him to fall back upon. And now Splat in possession. Ooh, Splat gets a frag on the board. Tied up. 1 minute to go in this match. All right, Sawa creeping along the bottom, trying to stack himself back up. I'm sure he hasn't forgotten the timing. As we hear Splat pick up the Mega Armor upstairs. regardless of who has been in control of these megas, they've always maintained a good amount of separation. What that lets you do is pursue frags with the ability to fall back. Ooh, as Splat takes the lead, 2-1. 20 seconds remaining in this match. Sawa's got to make a change here if he wants to win. Connects with a single vortex, unable to get the boost he needs from the laser blaster. Oh, and time runs out before he gets a chance. So we have Splat taking Sawa 2-1 on Silentsiege. Once again, I'm Antibody, and this has been a dual commentary for Xonotic. Please come and join us on Xonotic.org or in QuakeNet's IRC in the Xonotic channel. Cheers and happy fragging, everyone.